If you want to master frustration as a highly intelligent individual, the first thing you need to understand is exactly how much intellectual stimulation you actually need. As a highly intelligent individual, you process information extremely fast, and you don't need to use a lot of your cognitive capacity to survive and to cope in your everyday life. And this means that you have a lot of leftover of something that I call cognitive white space. Cognitive white space is extremely dynamic, and it means it's going to fill up with some kind of intellectual stimulation, whether you like it or not. And this means that if you're not very conscious of what kind of intellectual stimulation you're getting, you're gonna find it anywhere in the world. That might be anxiety, creating problems out of thin air, or something that is not productive. And this happens if you're not consciously aware of the need of intellectual stimulation that you actually require, and also that you have this cognitive white space that you are going to have filled up with whatever. When you become aware of cognitive white space and the intellectual stimulation that you need, you start to understand that, hey, I can find intellectual stimulation also from productive things that I'm choosing to get my intellectual stimulation from, and then avoid anxiety and all those negative thinking patterns and creating problems from thin air, all of that. And you're going to realize that a lot of your frustration actually is lack of intellectual stimulation. So when you are dealing with individuals who might not give you intellectual stimulation in a way that you would like them to, at a level that you would like them to, you start to get frustrated at those people. And in that moment, when you get frustrated with those people, you need to stop and use your metacognitive skills that I know that you have. Realize that your thinking pattern is going along a similar path that you are used to. It's become a habit to you, and stop that thinking pattern and find something else, somewhere else to get your intellectual stimulation from. Playing games in those moments when you're starting to get frustrated is literally the number one thing that I do. You can basically create a game out of anything in those interactions, and it's in your mind, you're only thinking about it, it's not going to hurt anyone. Especially when you're avoiding getting frustrated, you're actually making the interaction probably a more positive one. And I'm not saying that you never should get frustrated or that it's a bad feeling to get frustrated, but it's more of a thing that you need to notice rather than run along with and dwell on and become very anxious about other people or very resentful of other people. Frustration is just another way that your brain is showing you that, hey, I'm lacking intellectual stimulation. Come up with something that I can play with so that I don't need to get frustrated and show that